To be honest, I just sold a bunch of... Ah! Ah! Okay, well, let's try out Pew Pew. Come on, Pew Pew. Oh, that guy's head exploded. You exploded. Okay. Doing good. Doing good. Oh, man. Up. Yes. Hey, what's up, dudes? Kublai Khan here, and welcome back to Fallout 4 Permadeath Roleplay, the place where we take a build, put them out in the world, and if they succeed, are all the heroes. If they die, well, they're cut, and we start someone new. And today, we are playing as Nick, who just removed all the dudes from this location, which was our Minuteman request. And so, ooh, do they have some cool stuff in here. So I've updated a couple things. For one, we have our combat rifle that is now shooting at 57 damage because of the new perk we picked up. So it is crazy powerful, and we're shooting people in the head with that, and so typically we kill them immediately. But a couple of things that I like about where we are now too is we picked up another sniper rifle. Let's pull that guy out. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Pipe heavy sniper rifle. So this is a 3.8, and what's nice about it is besides it being scoped and all that, we can now knock people over with that. That's our missile launcher. We just have that if we ever sell, and it'll be the first thing to drop if we're in trouble somewhere. We also have a short hunting rifle, heavy hunting rifle, with a bayonet at the front. So this is a kind of a nice thing. It's replaced our other .308. It's not as powerful as this guy, but this is, saved for the raiders. So this is something worth, keeping separate. So it's nice to have a different thing set up for us. Anyway, technically we can go through the house or the building to get back downstairs, which is what the game wanted us to do. But I'm actually just gonna, Spider-Man jump across these roofs because this is really cool. One thing that I'm noticing at this point, or maybe not noticing is the word I'd use, it's something. We now have the opportunity to go just fast travel back to Preston Garvey, get our mission completed. I kind of want to do a little bit more exploration from the roofs. We'll probably run into some more raiders, so I'm not too worried about that. But I'm just having, a lot of fun with this jump roof to jump thing. One thing I really wish in Fallout is you could get up on stuff. Like, I was playing Dragon's Dogma just a little bit ago, and there's a part where my character jumped and landed onto the side of a wall and then climbed up the wall. I mean, it would be really cool to just maintain the verticality a little bit more, which unfortunately I can't really. We can get onto that one, we can get back to this one. Okay, well, maybe that's not as cool as I thought it would be. Oh, well, we got up here though. Hold on, we can still go house to house. All right, let's try this. Let's keep trying house to house. Whoop. So one of the builds that I asked you all to vote on was what I called the cat build. Ow, that hurt. Darn it. It's what I called the cat build, and the cat build is a melee build, a sneaky melee build. Not too crazy, pretty much any melee build has to be sneaky. But it's, I'm changing their jump so that they can jump higher, and it's also going to be on survival because it's going to be with 9 lives. I thought that would be kind of an interesting switch around because one of y'all, Zentet, actually, was talking about how he felt that the game was getting too easy on normal. And I personally feel like it is hard still, and it is tough, and I'm challenged. I mean, but sometimes when I'm running through certain areas and you're taking headshots left and right, I can definitely experience that. And I feel like, let's try mixing it up a little bit. I'm always open for new ideas, so I'm happy to take them. Oh man, there's gonna be a bunch of dead raiders here, right? Because of the super mutants that came through? That's gonna be interesting. We went through here as Grognak, but we did the killing ourselves then. I don't see any bodies. Are they all, over here? There was a dude in a power armor. Yeah, here we go. Oh, man. Light pipe sniper rifle, 16. Let's grab that. I think, there's some real advantages to that if we are, removing mods off of some weapons and we can apply them to other guns. Oh, that's right. They have mines here, too. Let's get some of these new mines for ourselves. Got it. Okay. Ooh, nice. Revolver rifle. Does 30 damage. I think that could be pretty useful because we're having plenty of 45 ammo with the Scrounger perk, and I might actually take that next time we play, or excuse me, next time we level up, because that will give us that extra, just more 45 so that we can focus on doing more 45 round guns like that revolver rifle, but they do fire slower. So it might make more sense to, wow, a lot of stuff over here. Might make more sense to stick with the 38 just because if we want to use it for knockdown or something. Plus, it's raiders that we shoot in the head with the 45, and there's plenty of raiders around. Whoa. Oh, it's the Suicider. For a moment I thought it was the the legendary, but no, the legendary lived. That's a bit of a bummer, but it's understandable. Can I cook this Rad Scorpion right now? I can. Rad Scorpion steak is great. Tons of health and a huge increase to energy resistance. So if we're going up against anybody laser-based, it might make sense to be eating some of that. Nice, now we got that too. This was a good little detour. I believe there's actually a chest in here. I don't remember as Grognak perfectly, but I believe there was. There's a radio. Oh man, the radio music in the background I think sets some of these moods so nicely. I've mentioned this before, but it was Wasteland Survival Guide. Heal 50% more for fruits and vegetables. That's cool. Anyway, it was the Mentats buff out. Nice. That sound quality does a wonderful job at getting into the brain to make you feel more connected to, wow, that's pretty powerful. Compensated pipe pistol. We might want to turn that into a rifle because all our rifles are at 19 damage and that are 38s. They're at 19 damage and they're rifles, which mean that will be 40% more powerful. So we'll get it up to like 24. That'll be cool. Actually, more like 28. Is that another raider in here or is that a super mutant? Oh, it's a super mutant. With a short pipe rifle. At 18. Let's just grab a bunch of those right now because I'm planning to edit them and take advantage of that. Okay, so, well, let's see. Let's look at the map. I think it makes sense to go back to just Preston directly through fast travel because that's how, oh, we know we need to report our success to them. You know what, let's, we can walk there. Yeah, let's walk there. That's close, let's do that. Okay, but we gotta be careful of those super mutants that were here. Luckily, we got some new weaponry to try out on them if things go south, but I would prefer to avoid that. Where are we exactly? Hold on, let's discover something so I have a little bit better idea of where we are. I think this is... story-wise, I think there's some Institute stuff that goes down here. Yeah. Actually, this is in the save, or the loading screens, that the Institute is from the ruins of this location. This Institute of Technology. That was actually what the Institute comes from, is from these guys. Pretty interesting spot that just provides you a way up to. I wonder if there's like, this is an out or something. Anyway, I don't know if you can actually find the Institute of Technology right underneath here. I've gotten that far in my own game, and so I'll kind of leave it out a little bit. But because you can fast travel to it, and there's something special about that. Just kind of stuff hanging around. Stim pack. 5mm research test tube. This is pretty interesting. Oh, we could enter the Institute. Oh man, we need to have a character who does this at one point, but that's not our character. Our character is definitely based off of the Raiderness. So we'll keep that in mind for later on. This reminds me a lot of the area where you meet Three Dog in Fallout 3. Just all the government buildings knocked down and destroyed, and checking out the library and the like. That was I think a very cool area of Fallout 3. Very pretty, very interesting. A lot of fun things, seeing kind of real world stuff. And I mean, this is, eventually they're going to make a Fallout that takes place in another, outside of America. I mean, actually, let me rephrase that. I've only played 3 and, New Vegas. So I expect that they haven't actually done something. Oh, veterinarian. Interesting. I'm expecting that they haven't done that yet. Gone into international Fallout. But, I don't know. Either way. The architecture is really nice. I like it. It feels good. Very pretty. I like these really thin houses in real life. I think they're really interesting. Because it's like, they really allow a lot of verticality to your life, which is kind of fun. But it's also like it gets some good views, and it allows. How close are we to? There's the bridge that we crossed the first time. Yeah, you know what? I don't want to take the water route. We're not in any danger, so we shouldn't have to worry about that. What is this sign? Drive in. Fly out. Oh. Oh, cool. I wonder if that's basically an airport. I guess. I don't know. But I like that little setup. Dude, my glasses make me look like a freaking insect. I love it. I'm hearing shooting. What is this? Oh, it's a lawnmower. What's this shooting from? Oh, is this the ghouls? Yeah, that's where we are. This is where you do the first Brotherhood quest with Paladin Dance. Yeah, you know what, you guys, you got it. Hold on, would my character... Shoot, what would the character do? Would the character hear gunshots and not check it out? Because it might be people in need. And it's definitely people in need, I know that. But he's all about the raiders. You know what, I think our character would actually check it out. That seems like something our character would do. I mean, he wouldn't necessarily get involved, but he would check it out. Anyway, let's avoid shooting. Oh god, that zooms in a lot. Okay. Oh god, nope, back off! We're using 308s right now. Jeez. Oh, I don't have any more shots. Oh, what's this punch do? Hold up, punch it! Oh, it doesn't do a lot. It takes 2 punches to kill it after that one shot. This is kind of a dangerous choice. I don't really want to be. I mean, the extra experience is nice, for sure. And it's fun to stab things. Okay. We gotta be careful. I'm gonna pull back a little bit. Let's switch back to this rifle. Oh, this rifle only gets a single shot. Okay, well, we're just gonna unload into them. Oh, he's missing his arms. Ow. Ow. Damn it. Okay. I guess this is what our character would do.
Assistance, civilian. But what's your business here?
No worries, bud. I'm literally just coming out of the place just because I heard the gunshots, and I felt like that was what my character would do. I know you don't. That doesn't make sense because you don't want to break the fourth wall. So let me talk to you at least to let you know that that's what's up.
We appreciate the assistance, civilian. But what's your business here?
Trying to survive.
I'm just trying to survive out here. Like everyone else.
The way you charged in and engaged those ferals, I find that a bit difficult to believe.
Well,
are you from a local settlement?
It's true. So our character is from Vault 111. But
I'm from Sanctuary Hills, on the other side of Concord.
I've seen the location on our maps.
like that is true. He's not forgetting anything.
There isn't much over there for us to collect. If I appear suspicious, it's because our mission here has been difficult. Since the moment we arrived in the Commonwealth, we've been constantly under fire. If you want to continue pitching in, we could use an extra gun on our side.
I want to help, but I don't like the secrecy. Who are you, really?
Very well. I'm Paladin Dance, Brotherhood of Steel. Over there is Scribe Halen and Knight Reese. We're on recon duty, but I'm down a man and our supplies are running low. I've been trying to send a distress call to my superiors, but the signal's too weak to reach them.
Sir, if I may.
Proceed, Halen.
I've modified the radio tower on the roof of the police station, but I'm
we've actually talked through this before.
What do you say?
So I'm just gonna kind of,
This sounds like a fool's errand to me. You're on your own.
Then I suggest you get out of our way.
That's not how I would have reacted. I just would have said, no, I can't help you right now, is my whole thing. I'm, just have my own missions. That's it. And, you're not a part of it. You're welcome for helping out, though. Man, I feel like that our character acted more rudely than I would have liked him to. Anywho, alright, so we've done that. This showed us a huge problem with this weapon. That it fires so slowly. I don't really want that in a one of our 308s because they do so little damage. They need to be able to fire faster. So that's something I'm a little worried about. However, we might be okay with it. I'm not, like, things weren't terrible. This also fired really slowly, and that was problematic. Huh. You know, so we might be using our 10mm pistol just to have something to, like, keep the opponents at bay. What is in there? Sorry, I'm seeing that we keep walking past this. I haven't taken the opportunity to, like, give it a look-see. First person, just in case there's something in there that I need to shoot.
Won't be able to pick this.
Okay. Radiation up the heezy. I keep finding spots with so much radiation, and I keep using my Radaway immediately after. And we don't have Radaway this time. Ugh. Alright, go for a quick run back over to where we were started this whole mission structure. By the brewery. I've never been in the brewery. I wonder what that would be like. Like what kind of stuff would be inside of it. If it would be raiders or probably ghouls. I could see ghouls for sure. I mean, I think if it was raiders, we would know a little bit more of that process. Anywho, well, that was a little side event with Paladin Dance, which is pretty cool. Let's see. Anything special here? We're going to our new buddies at this settlement. Man, I want to hang out at the robot settlement. That is so cool. Oh, such a fun idea. Hey guys, what's up? I took care of your raiders. They were in a funny store. Hey. Thank you. What's up?
You find those raiders?
I did.
Yeah, I kicked their asses for you.
No kidding.
Yeah.
That's the best piece of news we've had around here for a good long time.
You're
so
welcome.
We've been talking. We decided if you came through for us, we'd join up with the Minutemen again. If we want things to get better, we've got to start helping each other. So, we're in. You can count on us if you need help down the line. Thanks again, friend.
Thank you. I think this whole Minutemen thing is a really interesting side, like, story for, you know, because everybody's trying to recreate society in some way. And raiders are also just trying to survive. And there's actually a raider spot. Let me pull this up. There were old Minutemen guys, and I'm sure Preston Garvey wants you to fight them at some point. I don't know, I've never done it, but they're like over here somewhere, and it's this floating platform. And it talks about these Minutemen turning into raiders and how, like, they were starving to death, and so they needed as much help as they could get, but nobody was helping them, so eventually they just started, like, holding people hostage because they needed food, and then all of a sudden people were just paying them not to get involved, kind of thing. And it was just like, suddenly they picked up recruits and they were raiders, and they were doing some crazy, terrible things at one point. They definitely turned, but it showed how this wilderness could just make you go mad in a way. Why was this on fire a second ago? It's not like, I mean, did somebody set these tires on fire? They just started burning? And then they stopped. It's a little weird. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna just teleport back to Preston because that walk is one that we've done. And, I mean, sure, we could kind of, like, view this side of the world, but I think it would be better to pop back there and then start doing the just more Minutemen quests. God, I love every time we show up and we just got those sexy eyes going. Alright, now we can also do some changes to our guns, too. Got some duct tape, typewriter. We'll find Preston real quick to get that next mission. And then I'll take a little moment to make the guns all nice and sexy. Oh, is Preston on the other side of the water again? Yep, that's where I talked to him as Grognak, interestingly. I don't know exactly why the game seems to like putting him over there. It's honestly a bit of a pain. Yo, Presty!
Freedom's always worth fighting for.
Yeah, it
You know that
is.
settlement you sent me to help? They've decided to join the Minutemen.
That's great news. I knew you were the right person for the job.
That's
By the
true.
way, you should have one of these flare guns. You can
You
use
know,
it to
I think
signal
I
for
could
help
see us using
from any
those flare
nearby
guns.
Minutemen.
I've never
It'll
used them
get
in my
more
own
and more
game.
useful as we get more allied settlements. Eventually, you'll have help wherever you need it. So, there's something I need to ask you. I don't
Nice.
think I ever told you what happened to the
Right.
You know, what I think is kind of cool about Fallout as well is that you can romance people regardless
Our
of,
scouts have
like...
found a promising spot for a new settlement.
That's right, that's the
trouble
silly
is
moment
that
from
some kind of
Grognak's
vicious
thing too, where it's
beasts
just
are
that it
raring
looks at you and
Once
nothing
you
is
clear
said.
that,
Right.
Before you know it,
Alright, Cool. Oh, Starlight. Oh, that's right. Starlight, and we couldn't do Starlight Drive-In because we had to set up the thing. Shoot. But we can do it now. Like, that we can do now because our character is in fact technical enough to handle that stuff. I mean, it's our last character absolutely could not handle setting that stuff up, but our character I could see doing that pretty quickly. There we go. Let's grab some of this housing stuff just so we have some equipment for our guns. And also, we're not even doing building stuff, but I hate having messes everywhere. It just bothers me. Hold on, I want to get 38s. There we go. Boop. The messes just bother me a bit, and so I personally like to get rid of them. It's a silly thing, indeed. Oh, have I showed you guys this on camera? This house has a bunch of good stuff in it. Once you clear it of bugs, which I'm looking to see if there's any bugs. It has this spot right here, this computer and this safe. There's a bomb on it though. Make sure to disarm it before you do anything. But it has a terminal, which this guy was just peddling drugs all over the place in this town. And it's actually interesting because he has comments on everybody who's getting these drugs.
Sweet.
And I can't really, and it should be pre-war if I recall correctly. It seemed to be to me. But they still talked about things like what was it? Things like stim packs and stuff. And I don't know how. I guess stim packs are from that time. That's true. So it's kind of fun because it's got all the information on the different people and the drugs. And I think it's kind of a fun thing just to see, like, this discussion. Do I really? Guess it depends on how much they're willing to spend. I'll put some feelers out in my army connect to see where it goes. Yeah. Didn't expect the rationing to affect this. It's just kind of interesting. There's one of them where he apparently has a crush on one of the people that he sells drugs to, which for some reason I think is kind of cute. I'm not exactly a recommendation about using drugs. Oh yeah, there's Med-X in here too. But I mean, it's like I was thinking about it the other day about I was watching the Sorority Girls commercial. It's basically they have Seth Rogen in it, and it's like very similar to the movie where the fraternity moved next door to the house. Now they have a sorority next door to the house.
Hey, June. You hanging in there?
Oh, well, I guess so. Every day I get up and tell myself, you just have to get through today.
Well, you've been through a rough time, man. The worst. Just, let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
Oh, okay. Yeah, hey, I know I haven't been pulling my weight around here, and I'm really trying to do better. Okay?
Come on, there's nothing to apologize for. You worry about you, and everything will take care of itself.
Okay. Thanks, Sturgis. Thanks for checking in on me.
Of course. We look out for our own. Always.
There was a conversation that just went through the characters in the background, and I was making stupid faces and stuff as I was editing things, but I'm bringing it up because I thought it was actually kind of touching. So here is our new 38 firing gun. I have a smaller scope on it. I have the marksman stock on the back, little upgraded, a little nice. I'm very excited about it. We're gonna call it our pew pew. Pew pew. And I typically don't name guns, so I'm kind of excited about naming a couple guns. So we got the pew pew, Ichabod. Do you know from Ichabod Crane, the guy who was headless from the Headless Horseman? That's you see where I'm going with that? Ha ha ha. And then we'll call this Stab Friendly. Stab Friendly. Nice. I'm kind of excited to have some named weaponry. I've never done that, even in my personal playthrough, which is kind of a disappointment, you know? Like, you want to have something really cool like that. Alright, so Pew Pew gives us good firing there. It's fast shoot. Oh, nice. High damage. Actually, it's does more damage than the 10mm pistol, I believe. Let's double check that to make sure I'm not lying. Yep, it does more damage than that. So I can imagine us just never using that anymore because we have got Ichabod, taking off heads, stab friendly for when we need a little bit more hit, and then pew pew, and we got that fast firing. Looking excited about it. So I'm going to, since we've actually done this exact mission structure with Gragnak before, I'm going to do a quick fast travel to there because we've actually done this exact walkthrough to this spot. So I'm going to pop straight to the diner. We're just going to cross over and we're going to see if we have the ability. Ooh, that's a pretty green car. Nice. And then we'll see if we have the ability to build up, you know, the recruitment beacon, because, you know, we'll take out a bunch of the little Molerats that are hanging out there, and then we'll set up the recruitment beacon. I think I'll do a quick sell here as well.
That Wolfgang is rotten in hell.
All right, so we got everything we needed from her. I sold a bunch of things off. We are set, and we will continue on to the Starlight Inn. First, a dumpster, shotgun. Cool. So, wow, that makes a good dumpster sound. I haven't noticed that. We were talking about sound design just a second ago and how beneficial it is. Oh man, that's beautiful. Oh, I'm excited to use Pew Pew for the Molerats. It's going to be a great gunning experience. And then that we should be able to see what's needed to build our next recruitment beacon. Luckily, once we clear this place, we can actually grab stuff from the ground and everything, which is important to keep in mind, being that I've actually... Oh, that's a lot of rads. To be honest, I just sold a bunch of... Okay, well, let's try out Pew Pew. Come on, Pew Pew. Oh, that guy's head exploded. You exploded. Okay. Doing good. Doing good. Oh, man. Up. Yes. Very good. Now we're going to have lots of Molerat to eat. Eating for days. Delicious. Cool. So now we can set this spot up. Make it our safe spot. Oh, no, there's a couple more coming in. Come on, little doggies. Or little Molly. Little Molly. Come on, little Molly. You coming out? You not want to come out? Wow. What the hell? What's going on with the... It keeps leaving. I would argue that we're pretty safe now. See, what the... This is like playing with lag online. Just right when you get to your opponent, suddenly they're somewhere else. You, Okay, maybe I have a glitched, mission here. Well, let's just run over this way and let's see if they're like, alright, you're fine. Like, you made it. Because, this is kind of ridiculous. I should, have pretty much cleared... Oh, that's a lot of radiation. I should have pretty much cleared it. Alright, you know what? I'll figure this out off camera. Get this place up and going, and we'll get the recruitment beacon up. And that will be us finishing up the episode. So, dudes, thank you so much for watching. It's a total joy to have you here. Remember the subreddit down below. Give me some builds. Vote on a couple of the builds that are there. I super appreciate it, and it really helps me know what you guys want next. And all of those who love this stuff, you know what? That sounded weird. Sorry about that. If you liked what you saw, please leave a like, and thank you so much for doing so. It helps me know if this is the right kind of video, if you guys are enjoying these things. And if you're new, please subscribe, and thank you so much for doing so. It's a total joy to have you here. And all you guys watching, thank you so much. It's a total joy. And of course, may the ground rise to meet your feet, wind always be at your back, and the sun shine warmly on your sexy, sexy face. Dudes, see you later. Bye.